Ew. All right, let's try this YouTube thing again. Wait, people and blogs. No, can I change my category? Like, how do YouTube categories work? Okay, science and technology, film and education, nonprofit activism. What? Okay, well, I guess finance would be bad. So science and technology, I guess. Someone told me once, or maybe I read this on Twitter or something, that finance content. Oh yeah, I think it was Trading Stocks told me this, that the finance content on YouTube gets better ad revenue than anything else because basically of all the stock scams out there that want to buy ads, all the Ty Lopez types that are looking for cash-rich young men, right? All right, sweet. Let's try this again. I need better data about my stream health. Like, I would love to know my bit rates and stuff. I need like a Grafana dashboard for streaming. Okay, let's. What? Who? Great content as always. I need some advice. What? Oh, somebody commented on one of my VODs? Okay. I think I'm already getting like Skama's comments on my VOD on YouTube. Hold on here. How do I how do I do that? Shorts. I think it was this one. Like, how do I moderate content on YouTube? I have no idea. Is it on this video? Is it on the video I'm doing now? No? Okay. Uh, yeah. You know what? I need like a crash course in how to stream on YouTube. Because I'm just kind of winging it here. Community. Manage videos. Live. Views, comments. No clue. What the hell was that alert that I just got? No clue. Alrighty, well, that was interesting. Does Chrome have some sort of notification history? Notifications? Bruh. Alright, well, I'm just gonna ignore that then. What's up, everybody? Merry Christmas, everyone. And happy holidays. We need to structure the stream a little better, you know what I mean? Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Hey, cutie. You're first today. Slow day today, I guess. Starting a little later than normal. I had to run out to the marijuana store. They don't open till 8. And I was like, I don't want to start the stream and then have to like stop and run out to the store and come back. I hate going too late in the day. Always feels like someone's gonna be a fool in there, you know? Gets a little crowded. Mm. Oh. Oh man, you know what'd be cool? Can we find like a really Christmassy, like, but like dark backdrop video animation thing? I've been watching Bad Cop stream lately and getting inspired to like step up my game a little bit. Ooh, that might work. Yep, I think that'll work just fine. How you doing today, cutie? Hmm. Yeah, all right. I think that's gonna work out just fine. Can I slip that on a different desktop just to get it out of the way? Yes, I can. That's so awesome. All right, let me get logged in here. I don't think we're gonna do any trading today, but I want to just go ahead and get it booted up and run the collectors. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, cutie. That's all right. Yeah, I think everybody's a little tired today. I definitely stayed out too late last night. I was just kind of fried of staring into screens. Like, I think I got home and fell asleep like 5 minutes later. I almost didn't stream today. I was just kind of like, well, what am I going to do if I'm not going to stream? Yeah, it's probably going to work anyway, so might as well just stream. I think I'm probably going to take tomorrow off, though. I got some stuff on my to-do list that I've been putting off for like way too long that I gotta go deal with. That actually looks really good. I thought the Christmas tree would clash a little bit more, but it looks great. Hmm. Go poor. No, everybody likes Algo, bro. In fact, I've been flirting with changing the name to something else, and I feel like it would be foolish to throw away Algo, bro. Like the way Google threw away Google and changed their name to Alphabet, or Facebook became Meta. It's like that's dumb. Like Algo Bro is like a really solid brand. I kind of control the search results now, and I haven't even really been trying to push content. So if I really want to get serious about this in the new year, because my goal for 2025 is to become the algo trading guy on the internet, then I should probably stick with Algo, bro. It's a solid brand, translates across languages except for Spanish. But you know, it works. What does Algo, bro, mean in Spanish? Because Algo doesn't, like, it means something else in Spanish. Yeah, it's a good name. It just kind of like I got it on Twitch early, and I can't seem to get it on YouTube or Twitter. Seaweed. It's funny, but yeah, no, I was kind of flirting with something less masculine, less frat bro-ish, uh, less finance bro, because a lot of people's first impression of me is that I have something to do with crypto trading, and I really want to get away from that. Though if I actually just embraced crypto algo trading, I'd have such an audience. Bro has ascended, but yeah, it's kind of like dude. Yeah, it's kind of ascended. Sup, F? Gosh, I kind of wish the image was flipped and the tree was behind me and that black patch was over there. I can do that. That's the thing I can do, right? I can just like flip the script. So let's see. Properties, filter, effects. I want to flip it. I want to flip it. I want to flip it for real. Okay, that's not gonna do it. Can I transform flip horizontal? Okay, yay! Oh, that's way better. That's way better. Gosh, I almost even want to overscale it a little bit. Work with me here, chat. Work with me. I'm doing stuff, all right? Doing things that nobody else in this stream is intellectually or creatively capable of. Oh, yeah, there we go, baby. Christmas time. All right, I think we're good. Does the tree not like flicker or anything? Oh well. I'm still happy with this. This is very Christmassy. Yeah, I like the Christmas background. I think this is way better though, because it doesn't clash with the tree. I take it. Oh God, I'm so tempted to put like a soft blur on it too. Don't overthink it, Algo. All right, let's see if we can figure out why this wasn't working. Hmm. Okay, we're just gonna have to fill this thing with comments. Do we already have a now? Hmm. Oh, we do indeed. Yeah, we should probably just use that one. Chat, are you still gonna love me when I'm like crazy rich? Or are you gonna be like, Algo changed? Let me see old Algo. You gonna see me on Bloomberg wearing a tie and be like, I remember when he said that ties are leashes for owned men. There he is wearing a tie. What happened to you, Algo? What happened, man? Yeah, money changes some people. I guess money changes the people who only care about money, I guess. For me, it would always just be, at least the way I see it, it's in the same way that like Mark Zuckerberg was driven to scale up Facebook from Harvard to the planet Earth. I want to scale up Moneypenny from 5 figures to 6 figures, to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10. See how far we can go. Can we go worldwide? Can we have a tentacle in every market? Can we become one of the top 5 money management firms on this planet? Can we become the number one? What would that look like? Can I do it in a way that delivers more value and more returns at lower cost than everyone else? That would be cool. You know? I've also realized that I'm a giant hypocrite about Brian Thompson, the CEO who was assassinated, and that I need to do a little soul searching there because he is a mirror of me. Simple Iowa farm boy or whatever, worked his way into a good school, got into a good corporation, worked his way to the top, proved himself by merit. He really did kind of rags to riches, this guy. We should be celebrating this guy. I just had to do some inner thinking on that. It's like, and aspiring to be a hedge fund manager, the thing that everybody despises because of a misunderstanding of what hedge fund managers are, and these like caricatures of hedge fund managers that villainize them, right? Like, and how I'm sort of like a champion against that sort of thing, and I want to show people that hedge fund managers are people too, right? Are also human, so to speak. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I had to kind of take a long look in the mirror on that one, and I think I still got a lot of soul searching left to do. Anyhow, I wonder if everyone else is starting to feel the same way too. I guess we'll find out. They're saying that Luigi's trial won't be for like 2, 3 years, so plenty of time for temperaments to cool. Okay, let's run this. Amen, Charlie. Chat, what's Christmas all about? Yeah, maybe we should watch the Charlie Brown Christmas. That's not Creative Commons, is it? That's wholly owned. That's that's we're gonna shut you down. You can't share the true meaning of Christmas without coughing up $4, brother. You know, chat. You know, you just, you know. So it looks like this just isn't running. It's getting scheduled for the appropriate time, but it never executes. And yet this other thing that gets scheduled for the exact same time does execute. Hmm. Yeah, it's a good time to review the year, think ahead. I know I got some goals for this year. I know all I've wanted for 15 fucking years is to make money penny real. And I mean, I've been reaching for this like ephemeral, shapeless idea that I could teach a machine to trade better than a human, to learn, to observe, to grow its knowledge better than a human, better than a room of humans, better than the best traders. And I think I finally realized like a concrete version of that idea, even if it doesn't achieve that goal. And that's all I've ever wanted for a very, very long time. So now that I have that in hand, my goal for the year ahead is to see that through. So it's my sincere hope that my theories on trading strategy discovery are going to play out just fine, and we're going to make obscene amounts of risk adjusted returns. But if it doesn't, at least I can put the big monolithic idea to bed and focus my attention on more modern algorithmic trading techniques. That certainly won't be the end of it. I really want to investigate some of these techniques Marcus Lopez de Prado has been coming up with the last couple years. But anyhow, if this works out, though, yeah, I would like to take that and become like the algo trading guy on the internet and let that public track record and that public sincerity sort of elevate me into America's next top hedge fund manager. That'd be great. Yeah, if the strategies work, yeah. If the discovery paradigm is valid and it really just is a matter of like subject matter expertise and scale, I think we can pull it off pretty quickly. That'd be great. I just don't want to get lost in the sauce. I was thinking about like how many people work at Twitch right now, like how number of employees, and like there's no updates to the mobile app for like 7 years, and when they do, there's these like really poorly thought out ones. How many people are working on the mobile app at Twitch? How many product managers are on that? Like I just think about the inefficiency of organizations as they scale up. Same thing. And I think a big contributor to our success, if this works, is going to be the ability to stay very, very, very lean. Okay. Yeah, hiring doesn't scale things well, but our paradigm is such that we don't need tremendous architecture, right? We need like a trading server for each exchange that we want to do business with. We need a big data lake. That's about it. Yeah, just everything else is failover. Like you can kind of get all that hammered out pretty thoroughly in the first year, like before you even start taking other people's money. From there, it's just a matter of like only bringing on people who will contribute to the bottom line. And since the infrastructure and all that's already built, we really only need to hire subject matter experts to consult with our like small team of coders, and I mean like 2 people, maybe 3, including me, who will translate their subject matter expertise into these strategy components. Um, so yeah, the bulk of people that we're working with are going to be like consultants who come in and educate us on this particular aspect of market analysis or that particular anomaly or regime or thing that we just don't understand but we think might be actionable. And otherwise, it's just a small handful of coders building strategy components, discovering strategies, consulting with subject matter experts, and scaling up the amount of capital we can manage. Once you've got the infrastructure in place, the rest is just adding zeros. It's like managing more money doesn't require more infrastructure because it's still just a handful of accounts and API interactions, and should get pretty interesting. I'm sure there's a lot we're not thinking of, but you know. Yeah, I dig this album. It's pretty rare for me to listen to the same thing twice. It's way better than the Wu Tang one. It's actually, I was listening to the lyrics of the Wu Tang one, and I was like, oh, fuck, ooh, no, ooh, that did not age well. Uh, ooh, yeah. Let's just say we wouldn't have to guess too hard to think or to wonder. We wouldn't have to guess too hard how ODB would feel about the current Middle East tensions, if you follow my meaning. Ooh, ee, ah. Let's not play that one again. I'm not trying to get on the Hassan list or whatever it is. Count me out. All right, let's read this here. Oh, did it work? Holy shit, did we fix it? I think we fixed it. I'm not really sure what the hell we did, but it seems to be iterating fine now. I think there's a bug. I think there's a bug where you can't have two tasks scheduled for the exact same nanosecond. It like breaks something. I'll bet that this breaks again when I switch this from 2 seconds to 1 second. Yeah, it breaks again. But when I set it to 2 seconds, it iterates fine. And it does the whole year. Look how efficient time-based contacts are, by the way. Just done. Because they're just time-based. They don't need any data. Oh, yeah, we got to put market holidays in here, too. I might get confused. We have the data set of holidays. Plus, it's predictable. It's the God, oh, it's like the day before Christmas and the day before Thanksgiving every year or something like that. There's a rule set to it. It's predictable. Okay, so interesting. Let me make a ticket to investigate that bug. Hmm. Yeah, I'll bet that's because the simulation logic only wants an event after the event that it just simulated. And if the only other event is equal in time, it doesn't just go to the next one, it skips it. I'll bet that's it. I'll bet that's it. I'll bet it's saying greater than and not greater than or equal to. Oh. How am I feeling the crypto dip? I give zero fucks about a crypto dip. That is the beauty of being the Algo bro. I do not give a shit. I sincerely do not care if stocks are at all-time highs or crashing to the fucking floor. It makes no difference to me. All that matters is that the volatility is going up, in which case I'll get very excited. Because that means that we're just going to have more opportunities and the law of large numbers will be on our side, so we'll make more profits. More profits in the same amount of time because we have more opportunities to trade. Gosh, I wonder if that's responsible for any other anomalies that we've kind of pondered at that have mystified us with the simulator. Because I think we have had a couple of things that seemed probabilistic, and we were just like, oh, whatever, we'll figure it out later. That's probably it. Okay, let me hop into the core and take a quick look at how the simulator logic works. Because that could be a really quick fix. No, it should work just fine. It would pull off the next thing, it would do the next action, it would set the current time to that. Okay, this is the important part. That's all telemetry. Does the action, which also returns a timestamp, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. But it's the same timestamp. We're just making sure that we can actually do this action, that it's not beyond our threshold to stop somehow. Okay, then we do the thing, right? Then we loop. In which case we resort the mock infrastructures to get the next action. So even if they have the equal number, it should just do one, and then the next one with the equal number will be the first one. It does create a little bit of a race condition as to which one goes first, but it doesn't matter because as far as the simulation is concerned, these two things happened at the same time. Okay, so why is it that when two events have the exact same time, only one fires? It's acting as if the current sim time is enforced somewhere. Timestamp is before current sim time. Nope, that's not it. Well, we're not getting exceptions that tell us that we're trying to schedule something in the past, and that's certainly not the problem. And if this is just sorting and it's not enforcing any kind of minimum, then yeah, it should always be the next thing. Huh. That is so weird. It feels important though. Feels like we should fix that. Okay, so what have we learned? The simulation logic doesn't seem to be enforcing a minimum current time. It seems to just have this list of events, and that's either going to be the next data point that needs to be published in the simulation, or the next like actual scheduled event, like, hey, at this time, execute this code, either as part of the simulation or on behalf of one of the components that wants to schedule something. Like maybe at this time we want to check what the current price is. So yeah, it has this list of infrastructure, each thing presenting a next action that it might want to do. It sorts its infrastructure list by next action time, and then pulls the first one off. Says, okay, what's the time of your action this time? Okay, well that's now the current time, and your action will now execute. Next action. So even if they're both the exact same time, it should just go one at a time. Just do one, then do the other, even if they're exactly equal. Unless the tree set. Oh, is that it? Is it something about the tree set? No, because it'd be a scheduled event. So yeah, it's not like a hash map. So even if they had the same timestamp, they'd have different runnables, so they wouldn't be equal. Unless it's just not comparing the runnable. And if it's a tree set, then that maybe that's it. Maybe the tree set only doesn't consider the runnable when it's doing an equals comparison, but it does do the instant. Because the runnable is like not serializable. It would have to check if it's the same runnable like in memory. Let's see. Does a Java tree set allow duplicates? A tree set does not allow duplicates. For a record with an instant and a runnable, the comparison behavior depends on how you've implemented natural ordering. So, or if you've provided a custom comparator. I have provided a custom comparator. Ooh. Or no, it's the ordering, right? Because they're going to have the same order. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so their equalness is determined by the comparator, and the comparator is comparing the timestamp. So if they have the same timestamp, the comparator says they're equal, which means that only one can exist. Okay, so I need like a tree list. Can I have a tree list? Is there such a thing as a tree list? Java doesn't have a tree list. The closest thing would be an array list or a linked list with a sort. So I switched from. Oh, I could use a tree map. No, no, because then the keys would be time, right? We're back to square one. Uh, a tree multiset. Well, what I need is a list that I can order very efficiently. Like a list I can give a custom comparator. Like I need a sorting list that allows duplicates. In which case, just use a list. Oh, okay. There's a timing wheel. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically a timing wheel, yeah. What do you mean a minimum heap? Okay. Well, eh. No, it's not really a timing wheel, man. It's like it's a list of elements where the sorting order will change just about every time we touch it. So it basically needs to act like a queue, and then whenever I pull something off the top and interrogate it, like the sorting order of that item will change, and I need to toss it back in the queue and have it sort automatically. So that way I can pull off the next event, trigger it, and then it'll go to the next thing in its queue for that particular infrastructure. And like, oh, okay, you're not scheduled for another minute. That's the min heap. Aha. Uh-huh. Priority queue. Okay. That sounds about right. I think a priority queue is what I want. Am I using this anywhere else? Nope, just here. Okay. That was easy. I think I used one of these before. All right. See if that works. Wrong button. Okay. So this is with 2 seconds, so it should run just fine. And then when we switch it back to 1 second, we want it to also run just fine. And then we'll know we fixed the bug. Okay, so that's it. Seems to be iterating just fine over the last year. Okay, so I'm going to switch this from 2 seconds to 1 second. And it works just fine. All right, cool, we fixed it. Priority queue, baby! Wow, so yeah, glad we spotted that. That could have been a big problem if that slipped by us. Woo! You know, I just want to feed the whole thing to an LLM and be like, see anything wrong here? Be like, we've inserted a problem somewhere in this stack which could cause a catastrophic prop. Can you find it? Just see what it comes up with. I found it. It was subtle, but I found it. Wouldn't that be fun? I still say we do the infinity database. Yeah, I just didn't realize that the tree set comparator would cause it so that you could only have one thing with each time. I'd never worked with a tree set before. I think I was just playing with different types and I was like, "Oh, this is really fast. This will work fine." And my unit test didn't have any parallel events. Eek. And then we just kind of did that incidentally with this annotator we were building because it wants to do two things at the same second. And only one of them was happening. And I was banging my head against that yesterday trying to figure it out. I'm glad I stopped when I did. Like, I stopped. I was like, all right, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm frustrated. I'm hungry. I'm going out for dinner. I'm going to have a nice cold beer. I'm glad I did. Because I wake up fresh today and we figure it out, right? It's a damn good burger, too. I tell you. This new burger joint. Damn good burger. Damn good burger. So the burger joint's in this little casino, right? It's a big casino. It's like the size of a shopping mall. And just to give you an idea, there were maybe like 20, 30 people wandering around the casino. There was like 200 people in this burger joint attached to the casino. It's like 90% of the people in the building were all in the burger joint waiting in line for one of these fucking burgers. It was so good. Ah, I was just laughing about that the whole time. It's one of those times where I'm really glad that I'm a bachelor because I can go eat at the bar and I don't have to wait in line for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Good times. All right, sweet. Fixed it. Commits. I love that clip. Me versus the real Santa in a potbelly throwdown to the death. It's so funny. All right, so second draft. Note: discovered bug in MP core sim driver, which prevented two events from being scheduled at the same time. Bug fixed. MP core 2.3.2. All right, that's the strat component done. It does have one bug though, which, yeah, let's fix that. So the bug is, if you start it in the overnight session after midnight, it does not properly schedule the end of the overnight session. So the first overnight session will go too long. And I think that comes down to this function where we have to have a specific check to say if it's not Saturday and it's not Friday, then if it's we need to check for close here. If now is before the close. But wait, we do that here. Ah, but we check tomorrow's close, not today's close. Okay, so do we need to do that if it's Friday AM? Yes, we do. Do we need to do that if it's Sunday AM? No, we don't. So not Saturday AM, not Sunday AM. I'm just going to put a specific thing in here. This is so ugly. So if it's not Saturday or Sunday, and now is before close, then schedule a state change today at the close. Okay. I just want to do like one loop here. So let me go to the test and tell it to say, instead of doing a year, do 2 days. All right, so when we start, overnight is flipped on. No, false. True. Closed is true. I need to know the day of the week we're starting on. I think we start on Wednesday. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's right. Yeah, that's the overnight closing and closed turning on. Right. Uh Now I need to just see what the initial state is when it turns on for the first time. All right, overnight true. All right, and then the first event flips overnight off and closed on. Right, and that's because this bad boy right here, right, says, "Oh hey, it's midnight, and it's not Saturday or Sunday, so we need to schedule for this session to close." We're actually not working on telemetry today. We're working on strategy components. Let me change that. Let's see. Today we are working on strategy components. Okay, sweet. That's a little more exciting. All right, sweet. Yay. I realized I need to use more buzzwords on YouTube. Like if I start saturating YouTube with like algo trading, trading algorithms, fintech, quant, like I can really take the cake from coding Jesus. It's a nice guy, don't get me wrong. And the other quant guy who, like they give you some basic Python tutorials and tell you to read a book and fuck off. Like they don't really teach algo trading, right? Like as a discipline to itself. I can take that market share because I'll do that. I want to do that. I want to kill technical analysis. I want to create a new paradigm where when you Google trading strategy, you don't get freaking MACD. You get my shit. That'd be great. Do you know Dimitri? Dimitri, are you not Dimitri? Dimitri who? Dimitri Bianco, Bianco Research? Yeah, I know him. Not super personally. I think we've exchanged a few messages on Twitter. That's the guy I'm thinking of. No, I'm thinking of Jim something. It's not Dimitri, it's like Jim something. Yeah, no, I think I'm thinking of a different guy. I'm thinking of some guy that goes on CNBC a lot. Dimitri Bianco. Oh, yeah, this is all about like how to get quant jobs, which is cool and all, but that's totally not what I want to do. Yeah, this is all about like getting job connections and stuff. Yeah, and being a hired gun quant. No, I want to teach like independent algo trading. Like I want to, and he preaches against it for a good reason. You've seen me struggle, so if I can actually pull it off, I'll be one of the few people who can do it independently. I mean, I have my small team, and I love you guys very much, but I'll be the face. All right, face. I got the handsomeness working for me. We got to take advantage of that. You know, I mean, if one of us had big tits, he'd be the face. Sorry, inappropriate humor. Um, yeah, I want to be the algo trading guy. Like the act, like not just like, oh, I worked at Goldman Sachs for a summer and learned Python. I want it to be like, here's how you actually do it, like for real, for real, for real. Like, thank you for watching my course. Like, we are going to go from first concepts to actual algo trading that works, why it works, and how that can drive your research. Yeah, like I don't want to go to like the plain bagel, right? He's a great guy and he makes great content. But if I'm an aspiring algo trader, I really don't want to watch a video that's going to sit there and tell me the odds are incredibly stacked against you. You will fail. There is no point in doing this. You should really just invest in an index fund. You'll be happier. Like, I don't want that doomerism. I really don't. I want it to be like, hey, you've decided that this is what you want to do. So here's how I have figured out like how we can get some traction and start making progress. And like this is not an infinite money machine, but hey, this is what we figured out and we're really excited. And if this excites you too, then hopefully this will help you like hit the ground running with your own work. God forbid you strike it rich. Call old Uncle Algo. I'll come be the face of your hedge fund. I mean, I would hope that if I'm wrong, if I'm flat out fucking wrong, that doing this publicly will hopefully give somebody the right idea. And it won't all be for nothing when I throw the code away, you know? If it should come to that. Yes, most people would be better off with an index fund. And those people are not watching a 2 hour long video on like Algo Bros Algo Trading Masterclass. Like they've already received that warning long before they got to me. So, we might flash that on the screen that's like, hey, just so you know, like index investing is generally considered to be the best bang for your buck in terms of making money in the market. Like if you want to put the minimum amount of effort in and make the maximum amount of money, an index fund is it. Like by far. The only preference or the only preface that I have for like my masterclass is like, hey, this is the hardest way to play the hardest game on the planet Earth. And if that sounds exciting and interesting to you, keep watching. If that sounds like a massive pain in the ass, this ain't for you. This is for a certain kind of tism. You have to be tizzing at a certain frequency to be into this. All right. I'm pretty happy with this. Campaign. Package. Did that not upload? Oh, yeah, wrong component stack. Oops. Yeah, we need to centralize our component stack. Because we have like two of them now. We have one for disco and one for production. These have been updated. I think the ones in... Yeah, I'm working on it. I should be able to drag and drop. This such bullshit. All right, let me just get all our latest ones in one directory here. Okay. And then let's just upload those. Okay, I think we're good. Reboot Disco. Let's see if we can find the stratagem. I imagine it might be a little broken, but it worked in the test, so let's find out. Ugh. Should be instant. Is anything happening? It says starting annotation search, but like it should be instant. Like instant. Like we saw it do a year in the unit test, and we're only asking it to do like 4 weeks here. Okay, that's a little concerning. Like, what's happening in the back? I don't see anything happening. Oh, here we go. Two stonks does not have member field data source manager. So wait, is our universe model out of date? Maybe we need to do a fresh search space. Let's see. 6/2/2024, 6/28/2024. Just space 5. Two stonks. No, okay. Yeah, I think that's an old version of our test universe. Let me go see if I can pull up the latest one. Let's see. Latest version is 1.08. All right. Well, I'm just going to take this one from over here and put it over here. And we'll see if that makes a difference. delete. Which. All right, reboot. What happened to Mario? I think he's building rockets now. I talked to him the other day. Seems like everything's cool. But you know how it is when you start a new job, man. Two stonks is supported. Line 38. Okay, like what the hell's going on here? Data source managers null. Okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. This was expected. But it's an independent context model. It doesn't have a universe. We should be able to search for it just by itself. I think I know what's going on here. Um, I don't think our discovery supports independent things. So it's trying to shove a universe in there. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. So the issue seems to be that we're running annotate time span of universe with an independent context annotator. So it doesn't have a universe. So you try to shove it into a universe, something breaks. Oh, I don't know what happened to code there. Okay, I'm kind of sick of Christmas music. Kind of sick of it. How about how about oh yeah, man, the classics. The classics. I need a snack break here soon. Can't cast it? No. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. It's movie night today? I don't know. Is it? I thought you had a. Didn't you have an exam? Or was that Wednesday? No, I'm not really feeling movie night tonight. In fact, I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. Just been kind of pushing it too hard, you know? Need to kind of like balance out. Like, I haven't even shaved in like a week. And I kind of want to, I don't know, I kind of want to get myself something for Christmas. I feel like if I don't do something, it's just going to pass by. And like that's basically happened the last 5 years. I was just too kind of caught up in the drama of my life to have Christmas and Thanksgiving. So I kind of want to do something special this year. I just have no idea what. Like I'm terrible at getting myself stuff because I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I think at some point in my life I just kind of like stopped wanting stuff because everything that I had was being weaponized against me. So like if I wanted a thing, that would be weaponized against me. If I got a thing, that would be and I cherished it, it would be weaponized against me. I had a very fucked up upbringing. So at a certain point, I think I just sort of resigned myself to I will live with nothing. I will have nothing and I will be happy, right? I got into this really radical non-materialist phase, which sort of led into my Airbnb phase. Now I'm kind of coming out of that and realizing that a lot of that was me sort of coping with the traumatic environment. And now that I'm like sort of independent of that life that I felt trapped in for so long, I'm having to sort of reassess my habits and my behaviors. Yeah. So I think I want to get myself something for Christmas. Maybe a Peloton. No, this is a tremendous waste of money. But yeah, maybe a bike or something like a really good stationary bike, something. Like even though I have money, it's painful for me to spend it on myself because I need that money for money penny. Like I need that money to achieve this dream, and that's more important to me than like any material. So I drive like a shitty old beat up car. Because yeah, I could afford to get a car, but like, I need that money for money penny, right? Like that's kind of the mentality I've been in for so long that I have denied myself a life so that I could give this thing a chance. And I'm starting to reassess that a little bit. Now that we're here, I'm starting to reassess that a little bit. Like it's time to find a better, healthier balance. I've had a movie projector before. It was pretty cool. Eventually, I gave it away. The last, like right before I moved to Vegas, I was like, I've been hauling this thing around from Airbnb to Airbnb for like a year and never used it, so I just gave it away. God, like 3 years. Problem is, I don't know what I want. I haven't wanted anything for so long. Any want that I had, I suppressed. Because it's like, no, you can't want that. That would distract from the goal, right? And sometimes I wonder what's left of me, you know? Just a thought. Okay, so I can't cast this as an independent annotator. Why not? One extends the other. Cannot cast data stream annotator to independent annotator. But an independent annotator is a type of data stream annotator. Pretty sure about that. I mean, I did invent the fucking thing. Instrument annotator is a data stream annotator, and an independent annotator is also a data stream annotator. Hmm. The fuck? Why would an independent annotator have these? Was the thought that an independent annotator would be its own universe? Because that was a bad idea. I'm not sure why this is here. Huh. Huh. Weird. Huh. Anyhow. Hmm. Yeah, that might just be a bad design pattern. Let me get a snack. I'm getting bogged down in the minutia, man. What's up, chat? Just enjoying the view here. So are the drones real or not? Because I can't get a clear answer on that. There haven't been any disruptions to air traffic control, except for like one or two anecdotes, which could have been hysteria. It seems like a mass hysteria. Oh. Hmm. I don't know, man. It seems like maybe there was one thing, and then everybody went to content farm it, and then that turned into clickbait, and then people started content farming the clickbait, and it like built up into this hysteria of like maybe there was one drone formation one time for one night or 1 week or whatever, and now everyone's just fucking losing their fucking minds. And I think it's because trust in institutions is so low that people will be quicker to believe that there is a loose nuke going to go off any minute than government officials saying everything is okay and you have nothing to be alarmed about. Like, trust in institutions is so low that when they say there's nothing to be concerned about, people just assume the sky's about to fall. It's like, oh, well, you're pathological liars and gaslighters, so that must mean something really bad is happening. Right? I think we're all traumatized, man. I saw something on Twitter this morning that said, no matter what happens next, don't comply. Like, that's the attitude people have right now. It's like, okay, something's about to happen. Everybody get ready. It's like we're all traumatized. We're all traumatized, and like the deep state like raised its arm, and everyone just cowers in fucking fear because we've just been beaten down so badly since 9/11. You know, just disaster after disaster after disaster after disaster with no end. Yeah, I think it's mass hysteria. Like you ever see like when a laughing sickness or a fainting sickness breaks out at like some school in like Rhodesia or whatever, where it's kind of like a socially isolated pocket and you get like a social sickness. Like this could be a social sickness of the internet. Like interesting thought there. Interesting, huh? They're okay. Well, it's independent, so that's why we can't cast it. Or it's an abstract, so we can't cast it. Why is it protected? Well, the idea is that your protected classes will be like private but accessible to stuff that extends it. So it's kind of like package private but inheritable. Oh, fuck. I need a massage. Like, my tension levels are through the roof, guys. Yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off big time. Yeah, I seem to be getting subs on YouTube. I'm not sure how many of them are real people. Uh, but it's a start. I need to publish like traditional YouTube content, which we will be. I just got to start getting things into more of a cycle and less of a grind. We're still kind of in grind mode, and that's something I want to work on these last 2 weeks of the year. Is like I got to get out of grind mode and into like a healthy routine. Because I got off the bike. I took like 3 or 4 weeks just to kind of be miserable and do another thing. Basically, took a mental vacation. Ooh. And I came back and just kind of hit the ground running for the last month, and we've ground everything to, or we've been like sort of crunching to get everything online, and now it is. So yeah, I'd like to get into a healthier cycle here, like a healthy routine that's not 9 hour streams 6 days a week, you know? It is a little sickening when you see like Moist and Asmon's numbers. It's like, huh, you made $5,000 off of that 4 hour stream. Wow, that's more than I've made in my lifetime as a streamer. Oh, you made $80,000 off of that VOD of that stream. Like, wow, that's really impressive. Really impressive numbers. It's a little demoralizing, you know. It's like look at my like $2 a day in revenue. Like, oh, okay, all right, we'll get there. We'll get there, guys. Not that the dream is to be a successful streamer, but like it really makes you question the effort ratios. You know, it's like I gotta get the stream into a more balanced place. The dashboards will attract more people. Yeah, I'm sure they will. Mm, yeah, we just need the name. Oh gosh, you guys have been looking at the wrong window. Sorry. Got one foot off the merry-go-round today. Oh, what's up? Restarted? I didn't see you there, man. So what are y'all up to today? Hmm. Man, I must not have slept good last night. I thought I slept like a rock, but I just feel like totally gassed. You know? Hmm. Okay, we just gotta go change core. Don't need that no more. Well, gosh, that's a little bit of a problem. I need to change this thing to an independent annotator. Required type independent annotator. Yeah, but didn't I fix that so it doesn't have the little question mark over it anymore? Oh, that explains that. You're a bit out of date. Gosh, I think that actually explains everything. It's like, yeah, should have thought of that first. That's okay. It still wasn't honoring the fact that it's an independent annotator. Ooh, do we not have a data source manager in here at all? Okay. Oh. Hmm. Right. We never refactored discovery for the new paradigm. Well, I know what we're doing. Substandard. Hmm. Whatever happened to the damn John Wick thing that they were supposed to do in Vegas? The John Wick experience coming in February. Okay. Little tickets just went on sale today. Okay, wow. How did I fucking psychically know that? Uh, okay. The John Wick experience will let you step through the doors of the Las Vegas Continental Hotel located in Area 15. It's like a swanky art thing. Moments away from the strip, as soon as you cross the threshold, blah, blah, blah. This sounds stupid. So it's a LARP. You can go in there and LARP. It sounds like the stupid hotel that Disney did. You know, the Star Wars hotel where it was like a simulated freighter and there were all these like ongoing quest lines that you could pick up, but it was a total disaster. Uh-huh. Okay, all right. It sounds like there's a couple of paid actors who will feed a couple of lines to you, and then they shove you into a bar with overpriced cocktails in a gift shop. That's exactly what it sounds like. Uh, so stupid. Okay, all right. That was. Can't believe I spent like a year waiting for that. Yeah, I saw the Jerry Nichols thing about the Star Wars hotel. I watched that thing start to finish. I'm sure the John Wick thing is going to be even lamer than that. Whatever. I was just kind of hoping they were going to have just like a themed bar, you know, like a tiki bar. This would be like a John Wick bar, right? Like it's maybe pops up, it lasts for 6 months or a year. It's like, and then it'll be a different theme next year. Like I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Like kind of like a continental theme, and then there's like a speakeasy, just like there is in the movie. Like, yeah, that'd fit right in Vegas. Nah. Oh well. Who knows? Maybe it's cool. I'll check it out. I mean, maybe there's still a speakeasy in there somewhere. They'd be silly not to. Come on. Vegas is got this like trend right now where every major hotel has like a speakeasy in it somewhere. And of course, liquor is legal out here, so is everything else. So, what is a speakeasy? It's basically just a hidden bar. Oh, this one's behind a freezer door. This one's, past a barber shop. Like, this one is like, you got to go through this little gelato shop, like, and instead of going to the bathroom, you go to the left, like that kind of stuff. Just kind of like a fun thing for people to do, like an Easter egg hunt. But yeah, it's really popular. Every hotel has one now. So something fun to do when you come to town. Like the Durangos is when you're going into the Mexican restaurant by the main entrance, there's this long hallway of like shelves with tacky shit on them. One of those shelves swings open. It's a door. That might be a fun theme to do. I was trying to think of something fun I could do for my like weekly patch notes videos. What we're gonna start doing on YouTube. Shoot them around town, you know. Oh, we're here at the Cosmo. Blah, 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 blah. That might be fun. I'm always hesitant to make Vegas part of the brand because I might not be here forever, and it does confer like a sense of gambling, and that's not really what we do here. Just a thought. Okay, so refactored disco include. Chat, I hate to do it to you, but I kind of feel like crap today. Like I felt fine when the stream started, but I feel like I'm like rapidly deteriorating here. Like my eyelids are getting heavy. I'm like losing my focus. I kind of just want to go take a nap. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, and we're gonna raid ending with Allie. And yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. We've just been grinding for so long. I think I'm all out of grind, or I just didn't sleep much last night. So I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm gonna take tomorrow off. We're gonna have our usual no stream weekends, and we'll be back Monday. And I'm sure I'll have gotten plenty of done because I don't know how to stop. Yeah, and I think that's all for me for the week, folks. Y'all take care. Thanks for coming out. I'm gonna, I'm gonna go lay down. Catch y'all later. Grandpa Algo needs to go lay down.